as Courtney is looking for survival of the midseason cut. Her best result this season, but she's also in her Bell's event title defense as she's looking for a fourth here in 2022. Tyler up and out. First turn of the morning goes to Courtney Conlogue. Courtney drives off the bottom. Big connection. She can't hang on to the flats. A couple of falls quickly as we saw Courtney complete one move, Bucks, for the 2.67.
Yeah, it was looking like when she went straight into that snap, I was going, wow, this wave's really going to peel off. And
with some close numbers, Tyler trying to open up now. And she buries her rail, goes down. So you can feel the energy of trying to get a big score on the board quickly. The Southern Ocean providing for Tyler. Big open face wall, ton of speed. Loves the feel of a layback to start. Little bobble off the bottom, but keeping her rail down the line. Is able to stay over her board on that carve. And now Tyler into the sunrise will slap the finish. Wave is going to be a keeper. Tyler wanted to get things started quick here.
Yeah, well, you can tell from that very first turn, she turned under the lip. She was not going to make the same mistake as before. A little bit of wind factor she's got to allow for. She successfully navigates past the bowl section. Kind of a little bit of a soft finish.
But Courtney's still in motion. Hitting a nice clean off the top for Courtney, standing tall to kick out of that one. You can tell they're dealing with some tough conditions to really perform on, so I think both surfers are happy to stay on their feet, put a number on the board, now with 24 minutes on the clock. And then Courtney was able to finish as well.
Yeah, a swooping bottom turn by Courtney, a much more definition in that top turn. And it just seems like she may have got the better of this exchange, Joe. Solid finish.
I agree with you, Bug. She had a lot of commitment, especially on her first turn.
Loving that high line. Sorry, Joe, I was just getting that high line was just so sweet.
It's a big part of the Bells, that style that's involved in between turns.
God, look at that fanning rooster tail coming off the top there. I think the judges like that when you start with something exciting and end really solid.
Tyler needs a 4.35 to get the lead. Great start, hits the lip well. There's that layback draw on the second decision. Frontside wrap, 3 turns at a rapid pace. And she still has plenty of speed. A couple of rail hooks just to go deeper on the inside track. We'll see if it really bowls up for herself. Little section just to throw the tail. And she will still go into that morning sunrise right in her eyes, but she's still able to find a last section to hit. Kingy loves it. Definitely felt like her best performance so far. Kuiper, what'd you think?
Courtney had priority. Now this wave here is a smaller wave, Joe, but this is an adjustment by Tyler Wright. See, she goes up to the lip line. And this layback here is just so solid. Then she gets around this section for a third maneuver. And this time she gets that board above the lip line. Her timing out of the lip was just superb. This is what Tyler had been doing throughout the tournament. We hadn't seen it yet today in the semi-final.
Great to see her make this inside connection with the sun in her eyes. She still put together a nice clean maneuver. She ends up running out of water on the final section. But the judges reward her best wave so far. Courtney still has the high score of a 7.5. This one a 6.9 and gets her the lead.
Yeah, and you know on that first wave, she tucked under the lip. This time she gets right above the lip line there, and her timing out of the lip just extraordinary. So a smaller wave. There's the patented Tyler layback. She's got that one on lock, and then beautifully timed deep bottom turn. And again, that swooping snap out of the top, huge rooster tail flying, brings the board right around. And
two of the most powerful surfers on the top 17 enjoying the first heat of finals day at semifinal number 1. And two-time world champ Tyler Wright will take this wave under priority. Frontside float, beats the section off the roof. Now layback, power gouge. Put a lot into that turn, but she will stumble Probably felt the wave being a bit smaller. She really had to perform to create a keeper score. We'll see if Courtney Conlogue wants to use her priority here. 2.67 is her low score. She's carrying that big 7.5, a fun-looking wave. The Californian is ready to sink into this one. Needs a 5.23 for the lead. Fading turn off the top of the wave, jams it hard. Great second maneuver with some power, snaps it again. Wrapping turn for Conlogue. Inside track is not slowing down for her yet. And she'll be able to keep that speed from start to finish and attack the end section. Conlogue looking for the lead change with 10:30 to go. Bugs, you feel like this will be a lead change?
I do feel that these first two turns are really crisp. The second one in particular, this is where she hits the hammer. There's a Courtney special. And then she comes around for the third one. I thought she took a little bit off that one, but still a nice snap. Really making sure that she'd banked that wave, and there was a mistake-free finishing on the bowl. Nice work through the middle here, Joe.
Yeah, it certainly was. And I love that she didn't have to fish too long on this inside track. It gave her a healthy end section, and she did attack it.
These first two turns, though, she just wraps that board around. She really sets up for this second one. It's a lovely pocket, and this is Courtney at her finest. Just free surfing. Comes around off the bottom again. Nice deep bottom turn. There, I thought she kind of just pulled it up a little bit tighter than she may have in a free surf situation, but making sure of it, Joe.
Have their warm-up sessions, and they didn't have too many days off. We're scoring with the swell. It did not look like we were going to get waves like this when we arrived in Victoria. Beautiful layback carve to start for Tyler. Needs a 7.01. Wraps the second decision. Here comes some rail work again. Little bounce off the rebound. She will ride away. Doesn't have to hunt too hard for speed, attacking the whitewater crumble. Here comes the end section. Can she pull it off? She does. Andy King enjoying breakfast and enjoying Tyler eating up that finish here at Bells Beach. A 7.01, that would have to be Tyler's best wave so far if she can turn this lead.
Ski wake, you know, Joe, this layback here is sensational. Just holds it right through. Super layback there by Tyler. It's a layback carve, and this wave, it sort of runs out of bowl, but she got a bit of some great work on the outside, and then as it comes through here, Joe, more to offer.
Yeah, it really opened up, tags it there, and then the finish was even more dramatic.
And she nails that. She needs a 6.73. She's looking at this one with intent, Joe.
Courtney chooses this wave to surf for the lead. Needs a 6.73 snap to start off the lip. Deep off the bottom. Nice wrapping turn for Conlogue. Fades it on the open face. She has a bit of downtime. We'll check out Tyler's start. Lays it back in the pocket. Tyler swinging for an open face hook. Gets it there. Courtney still looking for a finish on the inside on her last wave. And now Tyler just hitting it off the top again. She will ride away now with 90 seconds to go. We'll see if she's calling it a heat. Conlogue doesn't get enough to turn it. Tyler Wright takes the big win, and she's into the final here at the Rip Curl Pro Bells Beach. An exciting one coming up next with Carissa Moore and Brisa Hennessy. We'll bring in Shannon Hughes and Richie Lovett for the call.